Hey little yogis, welcome. My name is Julie and I'm with Move 60. We are gonna practice yoga inside today because the weather outside is a little wet and a little windy. Please find yourself a nice comfy spot with enough room for you to stretch those feet, stretch those arms, and feel comfortable in your yoga space. Grab yourself something to drink and we will begin our yoga session. I am going to chime the Tingsha bell. So let's stand or sit, whatever you choose. Close your eyes and listen. And when the sound is finished, we together will practice our yoga. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's begin standing up. I feel like today I want to increase my energy. I want to get that blood flowing. I want to feel the heat inside my body getting warmer and warmer. So what we want to do is we want to build it up. Let's start by standing. Go ahead, comfortably just space those feet apart. Bend your knees a little bit and take your arms and put them out to your side like this. Up above you, looking up high, back down to the side, and all the way down. Let's practice our breathing by following the Hoberman sphere, the breathing ball. You can breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, whatever you would like, but we are just gonna get started. Here we go. Breathing in and breathing out. Good job. Breathe in and breathe out. Find your pace. Good job, little yogis. Breathe in and exhale. Good job. Let's keep going. Now breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Get all that air out. Breathe in through your nose. Now exhale. Good job. 2 more times. Breath in, breath out. Great job. Breathe in, last time. And breath out. Excellent. I hope you don't mind today. I decided to play some instrumental music in the background. So if I hear a specific beat that might have an uptick, I might change it up a little bit. So make sure that you're paying attention today because I'm feeling like having fun. All right, so here we go. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a big breath in, hold it, exhale. Great job, little yogis. Keep doing it. Breathe in, hold your breath, exhale. Good job. 2 more times. Inhale, hold it, exhale. Last time, we're gonna go big. And exhale. Awesome. I'm gonna put the breathing ball down. And since the music is playing a little fast, I kind of want to roll with this. So let's come to our mat and spread our feet apart. And we're just gonna kind of step back and forth. Get those feet tapping side to side. Take those hands, go ahead and wiggle them. Up in a big circle, around your head. Shake those hands out. Now, step out to the side. Put those hands down Palms open, facing forward, looking up. Take a breath in, all the way to the top. Clap your hands, bring them down to your namaste. Take a breath in through your nose and blow all that air out. Good job. Breathe in and let those arms come all the way up to the top. Excellent. I'm gonna spread my legs out a little bit more. Your arms are at the top. Go ahead and look up. With your right hand coming down to your leg, take your left arm and lean over for a nice stretch. Now, take a breath in. You're gonna switch sides. Left arm is gonna come down, right arm is gonna go up and over, and have a nice stretch to the side. Now, when you're stretching, that's when you wanna exhale. Good job. Breathe in. Switching to the other side again. Right arm down, left arm is up. Now exhale. Very nice. Breathe in, switch again. One more time on each side. Left arm down, right arm up, and stretch. Good job, guys. One more time. Up and over. Now exhale and stretch. Good job. From here, let's keep our feet and legs just the same. Let's have our hands and our arms come out to the side. Spread those fingers wide. Now, bend your knees. Point your toes to the corners of the room. We're gonna come to a pose that we have been practicing since day one, called our goddess pose. I like this pose because it's a nice grounding pose. It helps us with our foundation. So please, if you could, sit up nice and tall and place your hands on your hips. Our legs are bent and our toes are facing to the corners of the room. Spread those toes really, really wide. Plant those feet into the ground so your roots can grow. Looking up, take your arms, bring them into your goalpost. There you go. Bounce it a little bit. Goddess pose. I know you know what we're gonna do next. When you take that breath and you inhale, you're gonna stand straight up. Hands pointing up, looking up. Straighten those legs nice and strong. Bring it back down. Goddess pose. Let's do that 5 times together. Now that we've been practicing yoga, we need to make sure that we're holding our poses longer, breathing in and breathing out, and focusing on our poses, okay? Here we go. So start in your goddess, looking forward. Take a breath in and stand up nice and tall. On your exhale, goddess pose. Stand up, breathe in, exhale, goddess pose. 3 more times. Very good, here we go. Stand up, breathe in, goddess pose. 2 more times. Stand up, breathe in, exhale, goddess pose. Hold your pose, spread those toes, nice and strong. Last time, stand up, breathe in, exhale, hold your goddess. Looking forward, arms up, fingers out, toes are spread. Now stand up, exhale, pop it over. Good job. Go ahead and shake out those legs. Take those hands and tap them on your legs. Up and down, all up on your feet. You're gonna wake up all the little cells that are in your body. Whether you just woke up or you've been sitting all day behind a computer, things need to wake up. All right, so we've shaken it all out. And we're gonna stand now in our mountain pose with our feet together. Shoulders are back, nice and relaxed. Very nice. Looking forward. Take a breath and just reach up. And breathe out. Excellent. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Great job. I'm gonna fix my mat for just a moment. Excellent. Mountain pose. Breathe in, arms up to your salute pose. We are going to exhale into our chair pose. So sit back, arms forward and looking up. Breathe in and breathe out. When you're ready, stand up halfway. Clap those hands and then come down into your ragdoll. Your ragdoll is the position or the pose that when you exhale your air, your body is going to fall over. Well, not fall onto the ground, but your chest is going to come down, lay onto your thighs. You're gonna bend your knees a little bit, and your hands are just gonna sway. Or you can hold your elbows and sway side to side. So let's put those two poses together. Oh, I'm sorry, 3. Or we start in our mountain pose. We inhale and we reach up to our salute. We sit into our chair. That's 3. Then we add one more. Ragdoll. I'm sorry, 4 poses. All right, so come on up. Stand up in your mountain pose. Nice and tall. Breathe in, arms up. Salute pose. Exhale. Chair pose. Take a breath. Now breathe in and exhale to your ragdoll. And sway your body. Come all the way up again to your salute pose. Standing nice and tall, looking up, and your arms are parallel. Take a breath in, exhale, and sit down into your chair pose. Take a breath. Now come up a little bit, clap those hands, and let your body fall into your ragdoll. Excellent job, little yogis. I want us to do this one more time, but I'm gonna move a little closer to you. So come back up to your mountain pose and stand with your hands facing forward, focused forward, and your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Good job. Take a breath in, arms up, salute pose. Exhale into your chair pose. Sitting back, arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Stand up a little bit and let your chest come down to your legs, to your ragdoll. Good job. We are going to keep going. From our ragdoll, take a breath in through your nose. Place your hands on your shins, and with a flat back, you're gonna look forward. This pose is called halfway lift. This is a breathe in pose. So when you're up, take a breath in. Now exhale, ragdoll. Let's do that again. Halfway lift, you're breathing in. Exhale, ragdoll. One more time. Halfway lift. Now, open those fingers wide. We are gonna go down to the mat. Stepping back to our plank pose. Good job. Right now, I'd like you just to kind of roll on your toes. Move up forward and back. Spread your fingers wide and make sure that you're pressing your body weight through your fingers and not resting on your wrists. So let's go ahead, come to our plank. Flatten that back, straighten those arms. Hold it for a second. Let's go ahead and push our hips up to our downward dog. Bounce those feet a little bit and go ahead and walk that dog. Now, let's pick up the pace and run with the dog. Good job. Now let's slow her down. Back to the walk. Come up on the toes of your, come up on your toes and the balls of your feet. Good job. Bend those knees and jump forward. Stand up with your arms going all the way to the top, but clap and let them slice down the center to your ragdoll. And we will start all over. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale to your ragdoll. Good job. Breathe in, halfway lift. Now exhale to plank pose. Step back. Good job. Now take a breath in and exhale to downward dog. Walk the dog and run the dog. Slow it down and stand up on your toes, really, really tall. Bend your knees and look forward. Jump. Good job. And stand up like a strong yogi. Bring those arms above your head and clap them. One more time. All the way down to our ragdoll. Letting all that air out. Now, hands on your shins. Look forward, halfway lift. One more time to ragdoll. Good job. Now, halfway lift. Flat back. Open those palms and let's set down to our, that's right, plank pose. Good job, guys. Now, hold it here. Strengthen those fingers, strengthen those arms, tighten up those legs. Take a breath in and push back. Downward dog. Hold it here. Take a breath in and lift up high. Bend those knees and jump forward. Now that was our last time with that yoga flow. So stand up into your mountain pose. Let your arms come to your side. Take a breath in and exhale. I can feel my energy increasing. I can even feel my body temperature getting warmer. So I'm sure you're feeling it too. So let's keep going. Let's practice a pose that I just love because it's a burst of energy. I want to practice our star pose. So stand on your mat, tuck in like a ball, and when you're ready, star pose. Go ahead and do that 5 times. All right, here we go. Breathe in and tuck. Star pose. 4 more. That's 3 for me. I have 2 more. Awesome. Last time, make it count. Bam! Nice job. Star pose. Now that our energy and our heat is building, let's get a stretch in. Stand on your mat and spread your legs. Take your arms out to the side, let one of them fall, and cross one across the chest. There you go. Take the other arm and bring it in. Look forward and breathe in. Good job. Now on this next breath, breathe in, and then we'll let the arms relax. Good job. Arms out, arm down, and across. Come behind it. Now take a breath. On that exhale, that's when you allow your body to go deeper into the stretch because it's more relaxed. One more breath in through the nose. Now, release the hands. We have been standing up this whole time, but I am not ready to go down yet to the mat because I thought that we would practice a couple poses first. So I have my yoga cards. I got them in the box. We're gonna shuffle them real fast. And I'm gonna pick 4 different poses that you and I are gonna go over. Here we go. So we got this one, we got that one, and then we got, oh, let's do one that we haven't done. We've done warrior and on plank and all that stuff. All right, we haven't done dancer in a while. Oh, and we just practiced our ragdoll, so I don't want to cheat, but I'm going to take that one out of the pack and I'm going to shuffle it again so you guys can see that I'm just moving them around. And then I'm going to close my eyes and I'll pick one right there. Bam. All right. Now that we've been practicing yoga for, gosh, how long has it been? We started in September. No, I'm sorry, October, November, December, January. We together have been practicing yoga for 3 months, almost 12 weeks. I'm very proud of you for showing up and sharing your space with me. I really appreciate that. But now that we've been practicing yoga and we're building our yoga flows, we're practicing our breathing exercises, and we're putting them all together, now is the time to increase how long we hold our pose. If we were gonna practice our tree pose, we brought our leg up and we stand like this, and then we just bring it down. We practiced, but we didn't learn the discipline of it. We wanna learn to stand in our pose longer, find something to focus on, and breathe. Learning how to balance, learning how to focus. They're all great tools to have later on when you need them. Switching legs and just going from side to side. Easy practice that you can do at home. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with the red. All right, red dot. That is our eagle pose. I like eagle pose. This is a fun one. Let's go ahead and start with our hands, like this. I'm gonna take my right arm and I'm gonna cross it over my left arm. So my hands are gonna back up to each other. If you feel like it, you can keep going. But back to back like this is beautiful. All right, now that our hands are crossed, we're gonna take our right leg and cross it over our left. You can either lay it on top or wind it around. Kind of look like a human pretzel. And you want to look forward and bend down just a little bit. So the leg that you're standing on, you don't want it to be straight because you won't allow your body to bend. You want to take the leg that you're standing on. Let's start over. The left foot, stomp it into the ground. Have a slight bend in it. When your arms are ready and they're crossed over, you're gonna take that right leg and wrap it around. You're gonna look forward, breathe in. If you're a little wobbly and you're moving, that's perfectly fine because we are practicing a pose and working on our balance. This is eagle pose, so let's try this again. Same leg, left leg, just a little bend. Your arms are here, you're gonna cross over. Excellent. You're gonna take that right leg, wrap it around. Bend down just a little and look forward to your eagle pose. The eagle is a beautiful, strong bird. And you are a beautiful, strong person standing, focusing and breathing on your yoga practice. Now, shake it out. Amazing. I like eagle pose. It's wonderful. All right, so let's practice on the other side. I'm gonna take my right foot and I'm gonna stomp it into the ground. Spread my toes nice and wide. I'm just gonna have a slight bend in my knee. My hands are up in goalposts. My left arm is gonna come over. My left leg is gonna wrap around my right leg. Now let's see, because each leg is different. I'm a lot more flexible on my right than my left. All right, here we go. Everyone's in their eagle pose. Looking forward. Good job. Let's hold it as long as we can. Now breathe in. Good job. One more breath. On this exhale, let it go. Let's do that again. Take your right leg and step down. Spread your toes nice and wide. Slight bend in your knee. All right. Left elbow over. Left leg, wrap around. Whoop. There we go. Squat just a little. So you're sitting, looking forward and breathing. Let's take 2 breaths. I'm a lot more wobbly on this side, but that's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna focus on letting my arms come down, spreading my standing toe. There we go. So for me, I was wobbly because my toes were clenched up. What I needed to do is remember that my foot that is planted into the ground, that's my foundation foot. I need to spread those toes wide to hold me up. So one more time. Right foot down, spread your toes. Arms up and cross them over. Left leg wraps around. Looking forward. Hold your eagle pose for 2 breaths. On your second breath, go ahead and release your arms and your feet and come back to your mountain pose. Good job. All right, let's practice our sandwich pose. Now we're going to the ground. I know you guys know what sandwich pose is. That is when we are sitting on our mat or the floor with our legs directly in front of us and our feet are flexed. Toes pointed up. When we breathe in, our arms come up and over our head, and when we exhale, all of our air goes out. We lean forward with our head down. We're not forcing our body to stretch, we're just falling as far as we can, and our hands are gonna rest right on our ankles. Take that breath in, and let your hands slide up your thighs. Let's practice that together. Let's do 5 in a row. Here we go. Breathe in. Arms up. Exhale. Sandwich pose. Arms slide up on the inhale. Good job. Exhale. Sandwich pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Sandwich pose. Good job, little yogis. Couple more times. Breathe in, reach up, exhale. Sandwich pose. Great job. Arms up to the sky, breathe in. Sandwich pose. And to be quite honest with you, I lost my count, so let's do it one more time. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale. Sandwich pose. Sit up tall. Great job. Bring your feet to a large diamond, kind of like a butterfly. Take your hands and place them on your ankles, just laying them there. Go ahead and flutter your legs. Now take a breath in and lean forward. Exhale your air and let your body fall. Rest here just for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Good job. Push those feet out in front of you. Since we are already on the ground, I'm going to grab this green circle, and our next pose is going to be bridge pose. We have done this before, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on our back. Bring our feet closest to us where our knees are bent. We are going to use our body to press our hips up in the air, just like this. Your hands are just going to lay on the mat. Good job. This is called bridge pose. And as you do that, you want to squeeze everything behind to push everything up. The higher you go, the harder you're squeezing. Try to keep your knees together. You don't want them to fly out like that, Okay, so let's start again. We're laying on our back, our legs are bent, and our heels are close to our bottoms. Let's take that breath in, and when we exhale, we're gonna push our hips up into bridge pose. Your hands are on the mat. Here we go. Breathe in, exhale. Bridge pose. Hold it here. Hold it. Now breathe in and exhale. And come down slowly. Good job. Now we're gonna repeat that a couple times. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, press up, bridge pose. Squeeze and hold your bridge pose. Now let go. Excellent. Breathe in. Exhale, bridge pose. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your hips, nice and tight. Spread those toes. Now let it go. But when you come down, just slowly release. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in and exhale. Bridge pose. Let go. Awesome. 1 more bridge pose. Breathe in and exhale. Hold your bridge pose, please. Breathe in through your nose and let it out. And release. Very nice. Now from here, I would love for you to take your arms, wrap them around your knees, and give yourself a nice big hug. And when you do that, go ahead and roll around. Massage your back, massage your spine a little bit. There you go. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It might look a little silly, but that's okay. All right, I would love for you now to roll up. Do you guys know what this next position is gonna be? Boat pose. Now, do you remember? I know you do. All right, here we go. Take your feet and motion yourself forward. Use your toes to tap on the floor and guide yourself. And when you find that sweet spot, right there, lift your feet up in the air. Place your hands out in front of you, palms facing up. Send out all your good energy and receive all the good stuff. From here, look forward. Breathe in. Roll back. Roll once. Roll twice. And then on that third roll, back up to your sweet spot. Tap your toes if you need to. Lift those feet up. Lift those arms. Look up nice and strong. Boat pose. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Release for another 1 and 2. Last time, sweet spot. Boat pose. And you little yogis are awesome. Holding our boat pose, looking forward, feeling all the muscles working in your tummy and your thighs. Now, let it all go. Corpse pose. Does anyone know what a corpse is? Yeah, it's a lifeless body. That's what we are right now. Go ahead and close your eyes and just stay where you're at. Take a breath in and let it out. Bring your right leg up to your chest. Oh, I'm sorry, not so much to your chest, more towards your armpit. Bring it in because you're going to pull it just to the side a little bit. Good job. Now let it go forward and switch legs. Take a breath. Now let the left leg go straight. Nice job. You guys ready to get up? I know it's tough. All right, so in yoga though, there's a specific way that we get up off the floor. We don't just jump up. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you. So let's roll to the side. Yep, I'm laying here. Don't I look silly? Now, you're gonna slowly use your hands to properly get up. Cross your feet, come back to a sitting position. Beautiful. You guys are doing amazing. All right, So we've practiced 4 poses. We've practiced eagle pose, we've practiced sandwich pose, we've practiced bridge pose, and then we came up into our boat pose. And then we fell into a corpse pose, and now we're sitting in our lotus position. Crisscross applesauce, bring your feet up any way that you're comfortable. One of the things I wanted to highlight in our January calendar was that we're focusing on honesty. And being honest is a wonderful value to have with your character. And I just want to bring it to your attention that being honest is, how can I say this? It's just be yourself, be a genuine person. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Be sincere. Absence of lying, being trustworthy is a great way to be honest. So it's just something I wanted to highlight. And during a yoga class, usually in the beginning, we set an intention. And my intention for our class this month of January is to focus on honesty, is to be true to yourself. Being true to yourself is very important. Being honest, that way people can trust you. What else? And it's a good character to have, to grow old with. That way people will always depend on you. So remember, in your life, you're gonna have some times where it's gonna be tough to be honest, but honesty is always the best solution. So, on that note, I am going to practice my sound bowl. I'm going to chime in 1 or 2 times, and I'd love for you to listen. We're going to bring our yoga practice down a notch and move into closing our yoga practice to our meditation and our last breathing exercise. So close your eyes if you could. Oh, excuse me, let's try that one more time. Chime the bowl again. Good job. Let's take this moment to just relax. Close your eyes, sit up tall. Don't worry about anything that you have to do today. Just listen to your breath going in and out of your body. You're breathing in through your nose. And this time we are going to close our lips and breathe out through our nose. Let your hands fall onto your lap. And just relax. Wiggle your nose. Wiggle your lips, wiggle your ears, wiggle your nose, wiggle your ears, and wiggle your lips. Let's lift our arms up to the sky. Let's take our right hand and place it on the ground and lean over for a stretch. Other side, we're slowly just going to go back and forth. One arm on the ground as one arm is stretching over. We're going to flow and switch, and the other arm is going to go. Let's do that one more time on each side. One arm down, stretching over. Last time. Good job. Bring your hands down to your side. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's sit with our eyes closed and take 5 breaths at your own pace. And when you're done, wait for Miss Julie to give you the next direction. All right, little yogis, take a breath in, open up your eyes, and breathe out. You guys are doing wonderful. So, a couple weeks ago, before Christmas, I had you guys start a journal. And a journal could be anything. It could be a doodle for art, emotions that you're having, how awesome your day was, short stories, anything. But I have some ideas for you. In this journal that you keep for yourself, I thought I could give you a couple examples of ideas, some inspiration. Now, sitting or standing quietly, you can name 3 things that you hear, you can name 3 things that you see, you can name 3 things that you feel. For example, if we're sitting here and I'm quiet and my eyes are open, I can see many things, but if I close my eyes and I listen, can I hear 3 different things? Can I feel 3 different things? That's a different type of meditation or journal practice that you can have that you can use your book for. Being observant, practicing using your senses. By closing your eyes, your other senses work more. What is another one? We can also use our opposite hand, for example. I'm right-handed, but a fun practice would be to use your left hand to write in your journal. Challenging yourself to use an opposite. A journal entry is a wonderful way to relieve stress, anxiety, and other issues that you may have. I keep my journal with me next to my yoga mat, and honestly, I'm not as good as I should be. I probably write in my journal once a week. I try every day, but it doesn't happen. One of the tools that I like to use on a day-to-day is my breath work. To be honest, like we were talking about last night, Miss Julie had a lot of anxiety. I couldn't sleep last night. My mind kept racing. A bunch of different thoughts were going on, and I remember laying in bed last night for almost an hour. And then I reminded myself of my breath work. I got up, I took a little walk around the living room, and I sat down. I laid a blanket on the floor. I came into child's pose, and I think for about 5 to maybe 7 minutes, I sat quietly and just listened to my breath. After that, I went upstairs, and honestly, I went to sleep probably in about 10 to 15 minutes. I had forgotten how to use my pranayama. When I reminded myself that I had that tool, it ended up helping me out. So I encourage you to use any of these practices that I share with you in yoga, in your day-to-day. Journaling, your yoga mat, using your yoga poses, your breath work, anything that you have to help you get through a day. So on that note, thank you for joining me for yoga today. I always love sharing my time with you. Every week we will practice our poses, we will practice different ways to meditate, different mindfulness activities, what else? Different musical instruments to play with. And of course, I always love using my Hoberman spear. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you next week, and I hope all of you have a fabulous day. See you soon, little yogis. But before we leave, arms up high, clap up top, and bring it on down. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And peace begins with me. See you guys.